Switched to my PC and all of a sudden I can just fucking see. I switched over my PC for like a split second, just checking, check on the, on the like pop out on my chat stuff and everything, and all of a sudden I just see like everything just looked like it was like just frozen for a moment or two. Okay. I think everything is, everything seems to be good. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get started and everything. So, as always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to yet another installment of Elden Ring Night Rain. So, let's see. So today I'm gonna be doing another little playthrough of the game, and see how things go. Sorry if I'm a little bit. Sorry if I sound like I'm out of it. I'm really not. I also kind of just be trying to warm up a little bit because I went outside in the ice and snow and all that because I was trying to take out the trash and everything since it was getting kind of pill. But yeah, last time we did this, I was doing what I like to refer to as a scholar fun run, where I basically played as a scholar, going through the base part of the game, meaning all of the main bosses in the game that are not DLC, because I do not want to touch DLC for as long as I live, in terms of like the bosses and everything. Unless of like, certain things apply, but I doubt they ever will, at least like for a good long while. So, after that, I decided to make a little random poll. Made a poll on my Twitter that lasted about almost close to a week, but I got rid of it. I got rid of it about, I think like a day early because no one was really casting any more votes, and I already had like 2 votes. That was pretty much making the thing up, making one of the choices is pretty much in a clear like landslide. So, so the thing pretty much goes went as follows. I had 3 options to choose from. for you guys to vote on. I had a strength-based guardian build where I used the relic where like improves it where I used the thing where I improved uh, guardian strength by one of the new relics that you normally would get from the Deep of Night mode but was now added into base game. Go from there. Um, Second one was an Arcane Raider loadout where basically I kind of improved the arcane slot on Raider again with another little relic that was originally Leap of Nine, but now is the thing in base game. And the final one was something that was not a thing from Deep of Night, but it was in from the DLC, more or less. And was a certain relic combined with a couple of others. The last one, which was the clear winner by the 2 votes, was a quad proccing executor build. So, yeah. And, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. And I'm going to show you guys all the stuff and everything, of course. Kind of, help run through things. And yeah, I technically tried to do this last night. Um, yeah. I technically tried doing this last night, but the first run that I had, which was against the first boss, didn't really go too well because we ended up, like, for one, losing someone, possibly due to rage quitting. Because that's kind of been known to be like a common thing at times. Um, and we lost to the first boss, like I said, so I didn't really save that stream, and also because of the fact that Onyx did a surprise midnight stream. So, yeah. Anyway, so this is the build that we're going to be playing around with. We're using Executor's Urn, which has a red slot and 2 yellow slots. We're using the Nine of Dregs, Nine of the Miasma, and Nine of the Wise. So, I'm going to read everything, explain everything as much as I can. So, the Knight of Dregs comes from the Dreadlord boss when you defeat it for the first time. It has 3 things on it. It has status element gauge, slowly increases attack power. So I think like whenever you have a status element type gauge on your screen, you can be able to increase your attack power some. I don't know how much though, but that's apparently the thing. Attacks inflict rot when damage is taken. Basically, if you get hit in any sort of way, a good portion of your weapons have the ability to have Scarlet Rot on them. And Rot in the vicinity causes continuous HP recovery. Basically, when Scarlet Rot usually procs, you can go against, so get some health back. None of the miasma. This is the thing that you get from defeating Calico, aka Fisher in the Fog. So the first little effect thing on it has Frostbite, Vicinity, Concealed Self. Changes the compatible's armament skill to Chilling Mist at start of expedition, and attack power up when facing frostbite afflicted enemy. So basically, for the first one, you go temporarily invisible for a little bit if frostbite gets procced in the vicinity that you're in. Second one changes the Ash of War to Chilling Mist to help with that. And then of course, whenever you face a frostbite afflicted enemy, you get an increase in your attack power, which is pretty nice. So there you go. And lastly, we got Night of the Wise, which you get from the defeating Scythian Pest. So first thing on here is increased maximum FP. Starting armament inflicts poison, and poison and rot in vicinity increases attack power. So increased maximum FP, gives you a decent amount of FP for your character, also known as mine. Excuse me. starting armament inflicts poison. Basically, it's one of the status elements you can be able to do. And lastly, poison relentlessly increases attack power. I think it's self-explanatory. Now, when it comes to Executor, its starting weapon, which is the Executor's Blade, its base thing is known to have the innate bleed on it. So, you have the innate bleed on it from the get-go. Throw a second thing on there, which is the poison, and then Astral War, you make that into a triple proccing thing, where you have frost, bleed, and poison, and in some cases, even though you can't be able to have it be like, oh, you can have like bleed, poison, frost, rot, all in one thing, but it's still a little thing where it's like you can still have your weapon, deal Scarlet Rot to your enemies. And the idea is, for the most part at least, is that I'm going to be trying to keep this weapon, despite not getting anything else, and all that. If I can get it upgraded, that'd be pretty cool. If not, then it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much everything there. As far as how this run's going to go, essentially I'm going to be doing at most 2 bosses per stream, starting with Tricephalos and then going to Gaping Jaw next. I will be playing this in trios. I usually start off doing a thing where it's like I just play with randoms. I usually do a thing where it's like I start off playing with randoms, and just see what kind of players I get and everything. And just go from there. The only little rule, quote unquote, if you will, is I'm going to be trying to stick it out as much as I can, to where, like, say, if, someone leaves, like, for whatever reason, but, that person stays, I will stay as long as they stay, so, I do, so, like, sometimes it might end up in, like a duo, you're doing a duo thing, but everything is, like, originally set, for trios and all that. So yeah, basically, like, that's how that's gonna work. If I can be able to defeat the first boss and everything, that'll be kind of like a half, like a half VOD. Like, say if I beat Tricephalos but fail like Gaping Jaw, then I'll try to, make like a little thing about, I'll do like a little video, having the Tricephalos run, do an expedition leading up to it. If I can be able to get both bosses done, then it'll count as full VOD, and I'll VOD the whole thing. But if I can't be able to get past this, then more than likely I will not VOD the stream, and I'll try to get on another day and go from there. So yeah. And it's kind of funny too. It's kind of funny too in a way, but like, last time I did this, I was playing last time I played as Executor, I was doing a triple proc loadout where it's like I had bleed, poison, and frost, but I had one of his remembrance relics, to help for certain little things. And now, with the DLC and everything, having the ability to have a relic that can do stuff with rot, it's pretty nice. Especially knowing the fact that with what is it, Night of the Wise, the sentient pest relic thing, the regular one. I say it's pretty cool. I say it's pretty cool because I say like it kind of. I would say like it's a great way to like have like a. I would say like it's a great way to like have 2 things combined into one, because of the whole like poison or or rot in the facility, and all that, and with having Scarlet Rot, that definitely help out some. Alright, let's see what my teammates have. Not bad. Not bad. that. Open these up. Take the thing for two-handing. Fire pot, degree. Excuse me, sir, but I need this grace. So I need you to kindly fuck off. Thank you. Not seeing any obvious holy places, so maybe a bit of a struggle. Maybe a bit of a struggle. What bit of snow? Ooh, blood flame blade. I'll take that shit. I guess we can try and do that. I have no idea where the Revenant's going. I have this crazy sense that they're probably going to, they're probably going to go down, and they're going to end up rage quitting or something. That's how it starts. Yeah, it's like that's more or less how it starts. You know, where someone just goes off the beaten path, you know, if you want to call it that. And then, you know, it's like, you know, they go down, and then suddenly it's like, oh, you know, it's like, oh, would you look at that? You know, my teammates are, you know, over here or whatever. There's way too much fucking death play. Ow! That should have been a heal. Ew! Yeah, let's not be here. I honestly do not want to be here right now. I'm gonna go here. Miss Big. Okay, no trolls. So that's cool to know. Rivers of blood. I love it. I gotta get lucky to, get all the way up to +7 or level 7. What was that? Ow! There you go. Ooh. That'll be handy for them. Ow. Ow, I could not get out of there. Yeah, here. Seriously? No. I am gonna go check up top, see what's, in these chests. Yeah, that's it, like, it's one of those little things where it's like, you want to, always want to try and see what, up above. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you. Heard me come through. Ow! Well, I'm gonna go down level 3, I guess. Yay! Revolve Falcons! Ton de biche. Well, had a lot of egg now, fortunately. A chest here. Oh, nothing. Oh, goody. Oh. Apparently I'm the lowest level that there is, because I didn't get a chance to fucking... Yeah, because I didn't get a chance to fucking, you know, do my thing. I hate when it does that shit. Like, no NPC like this should be able to heal. For some reason, the Revenant left. Alright. Restore HP. Yeah, I need to get my fucking... Cause I need to get my runs and then, you know, level up with them. Yeah, fucking Wilder's at level 9, and here I am at level 3. Please tell me my thing is somewhere to be forgotten. Ow. Please don't let me die, because I've... Thank fuck. I need to find my damn soul. I need to find my damn runes. Where is my shit? I need grace. Okay. Now I'm caught up. I'm not 100% certain, but I think that they're wanting to. What's up here? Nice. Bleed proc farming, baby! I don't know if that's gonna really mean anything, but... Alright. I'm curious to see what's over here in this little area. I have this on right now. Yeah, I might keep this on me, you know, because, you know, FP restoration upon landing attack, so, you know, it could be nice to use, you know, especially since I have Rivers of Blood. I love it. Alright. Let's go see what's up here. What is... There you go. Because no you don't. Enough of them. I wonder if we can possibly, like, um, go underground. Like, go underground, kill the troll, dude, and, bag a spinning stone too. I'm gonna 50%. What's the Wilder doing? Oh. Crucible Knight, or not Crucible Knight, Tree Sentinel. Speed. Yeah. What can I do? 13. Seven, 4. tossing that. Oh shit, I ain't got no more heals. I was using, no wonder, I was using the wrong fucking thing. I was trying to think to myself, it's like, you know, why am I not, why am I losing, you know, my FP? Give me a sec. Of course. You always people, you know, that fucking do that, like, you know, fucking rage out or whatever, that, you know, they think, oh, you know, they, you know, fucking can't build message them. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know why that Revenant left, but thankfully we managed to turn her around. You know, and you know, I managed to, you know, get all my runes that I had, and you know, got a nice level up. Yeah, I guess I can kind of show real quick. So, um, so yeah, this right here is what I was known to use for the most part when it came to when it came to the main build that I had. Like I had Golden Sprout, not in the mass, but not in the wise. Because like with the whole situation with the roaring, well, I mean, I think it's like for thing it's like you have like the HP recovery from successful guarding. Roaring restores HP while it is active, and then of course slow restore HP for self and allies when HP is low. Let's do some. Yeah, since I have like the red slot and everything. Let's see. So yeah, now I have like the base thing, but with this red, yellow. And this is something right here that I was kind of like experimenting with, because this was another relic that you can be able to get where it's like you have like improved vigor and endurance for executor, but slightly reduced arcane, and have that, and then like have this, which supposedly have the way to possibly increase FP or HP, FPE, and arcane. A little holy glow out. I think this was something I was kind of playing around with when it came to like the adult, the bolt, like the regular and Avatar balancer relic. Hold on, actually. let me see something. I'm trying to think of myself. It's like, let's see. Large ones real quick. Don't worry, I am going to go back to my main build. I was kind of just playing around with like certain little stuff. It kind of sucks that it kind of sucks that it was like it would have been nice if like that one had a thing for executor. Then that would have been a nice little addition to have. Let's see. Do that for right now. I know that's kind of changed where I think it was like, whenever you would attack, you would lose HP or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, back to that. Alright, gaping jaw time. Now I know for sure that my main weapon could about have poison on it. So like in case it, but like in case like I feel like probably like for the most part it's like I definitely be trying to keep my main starting weapon with Executor and use that on gaping jaw. If we actually get into a session, that is. Let's Sometimes it might help. Sometimes it could help when it's like if you re-queue, 'cause sometimes you may actually get people or or something. So hold on. Fog balancers. And yeah, another thing too about it is that because of how Night Rain recently had another update and everything, that Executor got quite the buff. Which I don't know. Like I know like people have like would have like their you know their random little preferences and all that. But I don't know. Like if I was to do a little thing of like you know recommending like a nice little build and everything for Executor, I'd say like you know go with Golden Sprout and then Night of the Miasma, Night of the Wise. You know, especially like if you made I feel like you know go with I feel like that would be like a thing to go for and everything and you know just have fun with that. Yeah, hopefully we can be able to you know have a successful gaming genre, and then after that you know we can call it. Let's see what they got. Bad. Ooh, we got Crater. Goody goody for us. Take that from now. Like knives. But yeah, it definitely was nice because you know we can, you know, because if we play our cards right, you know, we can be able to go down to the you know, we can go down below and you know we can go down below and you know upgrade our, you know get our weapon upgraded. You know, one of our weapons upgraded to you know possible legendary status. I'd say in this case, you know, there's the one weapon I'd say that you know I would definitely be going for is my starting weapon because you know of course trio of procs. Ew. It's funny. I'm gonna take that just for for the hell of it, for the hell of it and the humor of it. Cuba. I was almost about to say, like, what the fuck is that? And it's like, ooh, it's a divine chair. I'm going the wrong way. Yup, da 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 da. Are we sure we want to go to there at such a low level? What is that? It's a hippo. It's a hippo. If Owie. I hate. Alright, I want to see what's over her. Besides, you know, never gel. Because sometimes there could be a skirt like underneath this thing. So, you know, if you ever come across this and you'll gel in there. Always check that shit. Right now, I guess we can see what executive leaves and castle. Well, I can see trolls for one. Uh. Uh. Yay! I'll go down. A golden thing. Up it is now. First want to see what's here. I'll take that. That. Flask. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, go here. Get one of those. Okay, so far so good. And we got the average health thing over here, so we can about, see if we can level up or something. I say something like I'm going to try and keep for my thing thus far is I'm going to try and keep this for the successful attacks, negate damage, possibly keep this for less likely to be targeted, taking damage for damage negation, and whatnot, so. Yeah, being able to do this, I think it definitely could help. Where's our target? And about the rats. Got some mamas and some babies. got the tail and the kill. That. 9. You Bolshevistmen. You Bolshevistly beast. Alright. I gotta go there. I got her a lion. Nope. Was not a lion. Yeah, here. Yeah, here. Like that. Alright, now we can go here, get class number 6, and then mark our way down. Ow. You're lucky this round, you old hags. There you go. Alright, yeah, we should be good. Alright. The reason why I didn't go for those was because they were on the edge. Like they were literally on the edge, and I was trying, you know, even if I was going to like succeed and taking them out with the crit hit and all that, I'd risk falling down and completely completely dying and everything. So it's like yeah. Go. One 45, 166. Okay. So we should be able to do the thing of go up top, kill the demi-human queen that's gonna be over there in that little area. And then we can probably kill the I'm gonna assume it's the doggo. Yeah, because doggo's always up here when the crater events. Okay. I'm saying, don't waste that AFP. Who does anything? Where's that thing? Ah, never mind. He's moving. He's moving in the groove, yeah. Ow, come on. Ow. Nice. Okay. So that went pretty nicely. And somehow they got one a little higher than me. Sell. Keep because the things were scholar and also dormant powers. I'll keep for now. Sell. Sell. That's not too bad, you know, the +3 in mine is a little bit, you know, mad, but it's not a bad roll. You know, not a bad thing, so. Okay, so yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this stream and everything tonight. Kind of just make sure also. Okay. So yeah, next time we do this, we will be going against Scythian Pest, and then maybe, you know, Augur, you know, Maris and all that. Well, for right now though, I just want to say to everyone, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. You know, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream and everything with the with the chaoticness, of you know, Night Rain. I will be doing this again. I'd say, you know, pretty soon. Like, I'm not gonna say 100% for sure yet, but I may probably do it like maybe like next Thursday or something. Like on my 2 days slow week of streaming. Give me just a minute. I'm just kind of. I accidentally hit the Discord app on my phone instead of Twitch mobile. Okay. That for right now. Alright, but yeah, so we are going to end for the day. And we are going to try and raid someone because I always like being able to raid people after my streams. So, yeah. Ugh. This person's playing regular Elden Ring. And I believe they're in the DLC. I believe they're in the area where you normally go to It's the madness area where you usually get. Yep, it's the way you go to fight homeboy up in this castle. Alright, so I guess we might see if we can try and keep the Elden Ring train going. Even though this is Night Rain and they're playing regular Elden Ring, still. Yeah, once I get everything set up, I'll talk about my schedule and everything, because I actually have seemingly decided about what I'm going to be doing for upcoming streams. Okay, so if everything goes well, my next planned stream will be on, hopefully on Friday. It's going to be more Ion Fury Friday. I'll be continuing more of my first playthrough of the Aftershock DLC. Saturday will be Shoot 'em Up Saturday with more Doom 2 Classic Redux or the Doom 2 Maps of Chaos with the Redux mod or whatever. Um, and then on Sunday, for right now, well, actually, you know what? I'm thinking about. I'm kind of thinking about this, but like, maybe I might actually do some Batman stuff on Saturday. Try and do the like the main, finish up the New Game Plus thing. But Sunday, I want to be trying to play some Dead by Daylight because I want to try and see about doing. I want to try about playing around with the Stranger Things Chapter 2 DLC that technically came out today as of the January 27th. But I was going to be doing that, but I was like, you know what? I actually want to do this instead because, like I said, I didn't really have the greatest run last time, even though it was like a one, like a one-shot attempt and all that. So, yeah, we're gonna do this raid. We can. Okay, yeah. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and everything, and I will see you hopefully in the next video or live stream. But until then, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.